What is going on, guys? This is Justin with Go Crazy Card Collecting. I got a few things that I want to share with you. The first thing I want to do is share a gift I got from somebody. He sent me a Christmas card. I love it so much. The card was funny and fun, and Trevor over at Blue Collar Cards, he sent me this, and I love this. If you don't know what these are, Scott over at Reindeer Studios, he paints, he draws, he does a lot of art, he does a lot of commission work. This was a gift for Orlando from a collector's dream who was going through some things earlier in the year. I'm not exactly sure where he's at with that, still going through some things, but he had announced that he had cancer and was going through some having to go through treatments and things like that. And so what Scott did was painted him this, and it's a Cuban-born player, Martin Diego, and it says El Maestro on it. They called him El Maestro. And so very wonderful painting. And then he made cards, and all the proceeds went to cancer research. So Scott, wonderful thing you did for Orlando. Trevor, thank you so much for sending this to me. I want to give a props to Trevor for helping out with that, with what Scott was doing. And so very, very cool. It's my first card, and I love Scott's artwork, and I love what he does. And I've told him many times, I think his channel is underappreciated for what he does. And it's just wonderful. I love it. Their shirts and over at Reindeer Studios. So if you want to go out there and get some cool stuff, some baseball swag, some cards, some things like that, it's wonderful. And he does commissioned artwork. So maybe at some point I can have him do something for me. I love it. Anyway, that's one thing I wanted to say about a gift. Another thing I wanted to say is I got this prompt on my Facebook of the Cardinals Facebook page, their official Facebook page, did the 12 days of giveaways. You can see it right here. And so 12 days of giveaways. And there was one day that they did this is the only one that I entered, but it was one day that they did a ticket pack for 6 bobblehead ticket packs for 6 different ball games. And all you had to do is comment, and there were already over 1,000 comments at the time. And what's a comment? So you just comment on it and wonder, if it happens, cool. If not, nothing like that's ever happened to me. So I commented and I said something to the effect of, I have a bobblehead collection that sits in my office at school. I'm a band director, and they're all Cardinals. I can show you that post right there. And they, a day or two later, Cardinals responded and said, "Congratulations, Justin. You were randomly selected as the winner of this ticket pack giveaway." And I was like, well, that's pretty awesome. Like, I've never won anything like that. It was so cool. I was telling my wife and my kids and all this stuff. My wife, super skeptical, and I'm skeptical as well, because, how often does stuff like that come about where they're just trying to figure something else out? But I was so pumped. And so it said, all you have to do is send us a message and we'll get you your prize. So I sent them a message, and then this little automated message thing came back. Thank you for your message. It's been received. And that's it. And so that was on Friday, this past Friday. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd. So it was on Friday, and then I didn't hear anything all weekend long. And I was like, it's probably nothing. Someone commented on my original comment on the post and said, "Is this legit?" I still haven't responded to that because I'm not 100%, but yesterday on Monday, the Cardinals responded and they said, "Hi, Justin, congratulations on winning the ticket pack. What is your MLB ticket pass email address, or MLB tickets, or whatever that app is?" And so I sent them the email address. Then I got another automated response back. "Thank you for your response, blah, blah, blah. We received it." Okay, great. Let's see if I hear anything back. I got another response. "Justin, congratulations again for winning the ticket pack. We received your email address. Just letting you know that everybody in the office right now is gone for the holidays. In January, we will upload all the tickets into your MLB.com deal. And you will get your prize." And so I'm kind of waiting for that. They've said I've won. I was the only one that they responded to in that post. You can see all that up there. I'll show it to you. And I will, real quick, I'm going to kind of go through and tell you what I won. It's pretty awesome. Hopefully it's legit. But it shows the bobblehead pack right here, and I'll kind of show you what's going on here. View included items, kind of scrolling through, and it's a bunch of Saturday games with bobbleheads. Some of the bobbleheads haven't even been announced yet, but there's a Mason Wynn bobblehead, which is awesome. A Mutual military bobblehead, which amazing. That's at the Kansas City game, which LA and Kansas City, those will be fun games, both in May. 2 games in June. Well, 1 game in June. A Cincinnati game in June. The bobblehead is to be determined, which is cool. Saturday, July 11th. The David Eckstein bobblehead, which I love to David Eckstein. He's short like me. Friday, August 28th against Pittsburgh. Some of these are going to be hard for me to get to. I'm going to try my best to get to them. If I can't, I don't know what I can do with the tickets, so you might want to hear out for that. And then Saturday, September 12th against the White Sox, there's a Cardinals Hall of Fame bobblehead. So, man, I've never won anything like that. And the Cardinals contacted me, and they're like, congratulations, you've won. There were 12 days of giveaways. Like I said, this is the only one that I entered. Pretty excited. And so we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep you guys updated. If it works out, I'm going to do video and stuff like that of me getting the bobbleheads and going to the games and all those things. And so hopefully, I've got a group of guys that I am texting with, that we're in a text group, some kind of central United States area, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma kind of area, YouTubers. And I put it in there, and they were all excited for me. And so we'll see what happens. And I am pumped. I do have a bobblehead collection. Like, that's all real. I kept them at my old office before I moved schools. I haven't gotten a place for them at my new school, but I will try to do that. And so anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. Seemed pretty exciting and fun. And so let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas. I hope you take time to really realize what this Christmas celebration is all about, the birth of our risen Savior. And so just take that time to reflect, to recognize that, and to share that with others. So I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas time with your family, and just so many hugs and getting to see people you don't get to see very often. So have a good one, and God bless.